In the West, we'll see if the Timberwolves can please this home crowd. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
The inability to make threes in that game, because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Dudley and Griffin, your small and power forwards. Chris Paul is out there with Mayo, and it's Gortat in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Mayo kicks to Paul. To the paint, and it's Gortat, that time on the assist by Paul.
I like that, getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, high percentage shot, and the more points you can get inside, I think the better off they'll be as the game progresses.
Now here's Griffin. Here's the franchise. Cannot hit.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there. When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
From deep, and he gets the bucket. The franchise has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And march in Gortat again.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Towns, no luck.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Dudley, no luck.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That's good. The franchise has got 5 now.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Mayo kicks to Griffin. Griffin draws the double. Paul, right side. Outside Mayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Mayo's got his first 3 points of the game. Kicks to Towns. The franchise passes to Griffin. Pass to the franchise. There's the pick. In the corner, it's Griffin. Towns, the pass to the franchise. Gortat with the block. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And Griffin slams it in.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
How the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
Here's the franchise. A 26-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Here's the franchise, trailing by 2, and that one's good.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Paul outside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Towns. And Ricky Rubio's subbed in for Jody Meeks. And then for Los Angeles, Nene comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Rozier in for Paul. Here's the franchise. He has 5. Down low, 5 to shoot. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Now we get a chance to view the NBA leaders in assists. Freak is second. And, of course, Chris Paul.
Well, here are two men that you would have to say, Kevin, learned early the importance of sharing. They really have a knack for distributing the ball well.
Tyler Zeller's checked in for Gortat. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Rozier. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Now the dish to Zeller. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew on.
One passes to Griffin. A franchise.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Nene. He's around 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, you know, he's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but you can't teach size. So he's a valuable backup for this team in that regard.
Picked by Verajao.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Feeds it to Griffin. Here's the franchise. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Zeller, a screen on Griffin. The 3 from Dudley. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Picked by Zeller. Here's Rozier, covered by Rubio. Rozier the pass to Dudley. Griffin with the steal. Here's the franchise. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
And so, lots of... And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth of their roster. So important for any team.
Our bench is amazing.
When your starters feel that good about their second unit guys. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zeller, he's checked in for Gortat. Nene comes in for Blake Griffin. Jared Dudley's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And it's Rozier in for Sean Livingston. The franchise in at point guard. Towns is out there at one. Then it's Devin Harris. And it's Griffin in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Doris. Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors had a huge game. He dropped in 26 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Timberwolves trail by 7. And there's a minute 45 left now here in the second.
Move the ball.
To the wing right side. Here's Griffin. Offensive rebound. Clippers have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession. Here. .132 left in the first half. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The shot by Nene, no good.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit, lost the focus, I think, and they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside, mix it up a little bit.
And the Clippers miss again. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's the franchise. He's got 12. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 6. Off the screen. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And it's Paul penetrating. Misses in close. Here's the franchise. The three-pointer no good. Rozier can't hit. And that concludes.